right. Top of the evening, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna try this again, man. Not early, excuse me. Earlier, for whatever reasons, right? Um, I attempted to do this live, man. And hold on, I just want to make sure the levels are sounding good.
Save up to 80% off everything home during Wayfair's big sale starting October 26th. After University in Indianapolis, learning is real world.
I want to make sure the levels are good.
Industry internships. October 26th. After University in Indianapolis.
I want to make sure the levels are good. All right, the levels are good, right? Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? All right, so what we gonna do is, man, give me a second. Now I'm at the crib, man. So if I constantly keep breaking and moving and grooving, you already know what it is. It's a Friday night at the Jones household. So I gotta maintain order.
Where's Daffy still up? Where's Daffy still up?
She didn't go up.
Where's he lying?
No, go upstairs. I'm on the podcast, bro. Huh? No, not right now. Go right here. All right, go upstairs. There you go.
What is 23 stand for?
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. So listen, without further ado, we're gonna get to this now. I just wanted to make sure that the levels was good because I don't know what that was this afternoon at the spot. That was nasty work. Yeah, look, if you can hear now, right? The frequency is loud and clear, man. The frequency is loud and clear. For whatever reasons, man, I don't, yo, it was just, it was, yo, really, I think, to be honest, like I said, I've been turning it up when it comes to streaming now, and I think the powers that be, because I told you, the internet, blogging, content creating, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. If you know, you know, it's smoke and mirrors, right? So basically, I just been on some I don't even care type of when it pertains to streaming because I've been paying attention to how certain people, quote unquote, are supposed to be influencers. They're supposed to have all this motion. They're supposed to be certain type of people, but in reality, um, they don't have no motion. That is why, if you notice, people who are supposed to have be influencers, right? They don't want to do podcasts because I think when if they do a podcast or they go live and they don't have the following or the flow, it kind of exposes like, yo, bro, you're not really who you claim to be. Watch out, man. Go get out of that. Get out. Get out. Right? No. I need the phone. You gotta go upstairs and get on the tablet or something. Yeah. Go upstairs, man. Go get on the tablet. Yeah, they don't have the flows that they can go. No, go get your stuff out the refrigerator. I mean, out the microwave. Right? They don't have the flow that they claim to be having, right? And it shows. That's why if we know I'm gonna probably do a reaction on that tomorrow. Some of these big time YouTubers, not YouTubers, like Instagram, TikTok type of dudes, right? they don't have that same range all across the board. And you be like, why is that? Because it's all smoke and mirrors. But I want to get it to a reaction. Now I had put out some content earlier in the week, right? And I was speaking on the fact that um Zip with the Drip had addressed some of this Bimmy Anthony um music ish, right? Now, a lot of times I really didn't speak on this stuff because like I said, my main when it came to being a content creator was boxing. I was a boxing, I had a boxing well, I still do have a boxing media company. So I mainly was focused on boxing. And I didn't really I watch a lot of content. Don't get it twisted. This is some content that but when it pertained to actually speaking on these things, I never did, right? And the reason why I never was speaking on some of these things is because, like I said, I didn't cover it, right? As far as like, but I watched it, right? And I'm going to show you. And shout out to the brother Zip with the Drip. Um, he did a video today that I'm going to do another reaction on. I'm good. I don't want none of that.
You wearing my socks?
I don't want none of that. I'm going to play this a clip first. And I appreciate the brother for putting this video out because I spoke on it and on this short. I was like, yo, not for nothing. Zip with the Drip and him on this. And like I said, when it pertains to certain content creators, people aren't going to give them their flowers. I think this is it right here. This is it. Why is my shit acting stupid? It's not acting stupid, but you know what I mean. Nah. Hold on. I just was on it. Is this it right here? Yo, StreamYard. Look, y'all about to lose my account, StreamYard. Y'all really about to lose my account. Now I know I definitely know it's y'all. See, I tried to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, right? I tried to give y'all the benefit of the doubt at the library, right? I tried to give y'all the benefit of the doubt at the library. Yeah, I tried to give. I don't know why. Yo, y'all about to really lose my account. I'm gonna find a different streaming service because what I see is what's going on with y'all is now you did the same thing at the library. You did the same maneuver at the library, right? And doing it at the library, right? I kind of blamed the library. I was like, yo, maybe it's this room. But nah, I definitely see that as StreamYard now because I am at the crib. The internet is fine here. Sometimes the internet be a little flaky if it's a storm
or like a tropical storm, thunder and lightning, things of that
Or
nature.
raining.
But right now, we're at the crib. The Wi-Fi signal and all that is strong. So I really see what's going on with StreamYard, man. I've been on my square with this whenever it came to streaming. I've been on my square with this, right? So now the YouTube videos aren't playing. Hopefully y'all hear my audio. Somebody put it in the chat. There's a couple of y'all in the building, but I don't know what's going on. Look, I'm gonna refresh the page. Right. Yeah, the only thing I can say is, right, if y'all can hear me, is this going to be a confidential informant. I'm telling you, when you start talking on stuff and you expose government workers, government, like people that are, protected by the government, this is what usually happens. This is what usually happens. This is all right. Since nobody is commenting, I don't know if you guys can hear the audio, man. I want to know if you can hear the audio, man. Participation is free.
Yeah, please. That's sweet bullshit. On this day, the assignment with the mail known to this department in regards to this case. The assignment is informed by the CI that the victim named Carlin from the basketball shooting in Basie Park was killed for a reason and gives the following chain of events. Carlin committed the homicide of a male in the confines of the 73rd precinct. And this act was... What is 73rd precinct at? What is 73rd precinct at?
Now look, this is like 2 years ago. This is 2 years ago, right? If y'all hearing this was Zip with the Drip pulling up on Bimmy on another podcast, right? I really wanted this to be playing so y'all can see it. But for whatever reason, like I said, YouTube is on goofy time, right? But hopefully y'all heard that. So he's running off paperwork, right? He's running off paperwork. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hear because someone, it sounds weird. All right. Thank you. Thank you. See, I got my producers working. Thank you so much for that. Because the other people are in here watching and listening and scared to comment. Come out the bushes, y'all. Come out the bushes, man. So now that it's established that y'all hear that, right? Let's get back to it.
Okay, then what we talking about, bro? Carl got killed in Queens. See, you don't know what's going on, bro. You're like, this is a homicide of a male in the confines of the 73rd precinct, and this act was witnessed by or was over a female named Shamina Brooks. Carlton was identified by members of the 73rd Squad as one of the perpetrators in the homicide. One arrest is effected in regards to this case, and Carlton is an outstanding perpetrator until his death. Carlton believes that Shamina Brooks assisted the detectives in identifying him as the perpetrator in the Brooklyn homicide. Carlton puts a contract out on Shamina Brooks on 9/2/1994. Shamina, hey, bro. All that happened. You reading something? Listen. You're saying the 73rd precinct. They have nothing to do with Queens. Yo, bro. Listen, bro. Niggas got shot in that talk. And they saying that you saw Troy. Because you saw Troy.
Listen to this. This is important, y'all.
Let me say that too. Hey, yo, man, that's the indictment numbers, bro.
Yeah, this is important, man. This is important.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Yo, bro, we gonna talk, and we gonna talk over each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about a real nigga here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's something. You know now?
Yo, now check it. He didn't let. Yo, look. Hold on. Now he didn't let him finish, right? He did not let Zip finish, right? And Zip is going to explain this right now. He's going to say how then Bimmy went on Gully TV, right? He's going to go on Gully TV and he's going to give out all the information that basically is in this paperwork. But you see how right there when he was confronted by Zip 2 years ago, he was shutting them down basically. And this is why the internet says what they say in regards to, oh, nah, Bimmy solid. Bimmy was solid, right? Well, pay attention. It's going to get real saucy, spicy.
So, as I tried to read the DD5,
I wanted to share something with you.
Right. Hopefully, y'all hearing all of this. You know, y'all in the bushes. I see y'all over here. Nobody's commenting.
As I tried to read the DD5,
Now, see, I really was trying to pull this up, but
y'all see, I was cut off.
YouTube.
I never got a chance to read the DD5. I got the DD5 right there, so you can read it.
That's why I wanted this up on the screen.
Along and read what they never read. They never let me read basically the body of the DD5.
See, let me stop it. You see what he just said? That's important right there. Yo, he never got a chance to read what was in the DD5. But listen to what he said the next day. Bimmy did an interview on Gully TV. Shout out to Gully. Gully do his thing too. But he's gonna basically say everything that's in this DD5. But wow, just pay attention. Yo, pay attention to this, man. It's simple. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4.
Bimmy goes on Gully TV platform. Salute the Gully TV.
Word. Salute the Gully.
Check this out.
Look.
Gully froze? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. So I'm gonna go back 30. Nigga, I can't see you sitting still, man. I'm like, nigga, you got a picture up? Nah, that's me. Go ahead. So 35 years ago,
35 years
a
ago.
dude get murdered on a block. Him and a female. She.
This is what he was talking about, y'all. Listen.
Dude was attached to dudes and queens. That was real niggas. Right? So dudes retaliated.
He told on himself, man. Listen to this.
Right? The girl from Brooklyn. Right? I don't know.
I'm on the podcast.
Right? So I'm about to play ball. I'm in the park. My game. I'm at half court. You know, the dude that did the killing, he's outside the park. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, he's telling on himself.
Bop, bop, bop. Homie get hit. My niggas surround me. Push me out the park. I see a certain dude kneeling who I learned later on who implicated me that I was there when he got arrested.
Close that door. You gotta close that door,
That
man.
got killed in the park. That was his right. I don't know that dude. I don't know him. But I know that dude because he used to work for me. Right? So, yo, come with me.
Yeah, he just told on himself,
y'all.
y'all.
He's scared. Like, I don't trust this nigga.
Yo, look, he just told on himself. Why? Now, what Zip was trying to say was, and he's gonna break this down. All of this is in the DD5, the paperwork with the confidential informant music, right? Who Bimmy said he's not, but the confidential informant music, when I let this play out, is going to have basically says everything that Bimmy's telling Gully. Watch, pay attention. That's why I'm stopping it, letting it soak in. You know, I wish, you know, for whatever reason, but I know the reason. Because YouTube, the system, social media, this shit is smoke and mirrors, man. It's smoke and mirrors, man. Too many people are protected by the system because they work for the system, right? Too many people are, you know, because they have clout or whatever. People do not want to acknowledge when shit is not concrete or lies, right? This was, man, shout out to Zip, man. Zip, you was on this 2 years ago.
He said, go, he's scared. Like, I don't trust this nigga. I ain't going with you. You know what I mean? So nigga ain't going with me. Cool, we left. Weeks later, I'm in my building. I come out, police waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? So boom, they wait for me. They stop. They say, yo, listen, we still you. Give me some stuff. Right? He said, yo, you know, word on the streets that Troy did this to I said, yo, bro, I'm not in the streets. You know what I mean? I do music. It's my first time doing music. I said, I do music. That's my exact word. Left. Right? So now, if motherfucking on street work, police work, they got a scrapbook. They got to say everybody interviewed.
Yeah, this is nasty,
you know
man.
So boom. Dude that sent that appeal paper out.
A peace plan for
Yo, this shit is nasty,
for the
man.
plan to advance Hamas.
Yo,
must
man,
disarm.
this is nasty, man.
Appeal paper out.
Dude that sent that appeal paper out is Mark pissed.
Yeah, this is
So
nasty.
now, you heard what Bimmy just said right now, the story that he just told?
This is nasty, y'all.
How ironic is it
Word.
that the confidential informant in this DD5 told that same story? I mean, if you would have let me read this,
Yo, hold on, man.
paperwork on the
Did
internet,
y'all catch that? Come on, man. But I get it, man. So many people that sit online and blog and want to report and talk about shit. Yo, niggas is really dumb out here, man. Yo, niggas is really dumb. Yo, he just basically, right? But he didn't had he let Zip finish the first, see, I need y'all to see the video, but YouTube is just on bozo time, right? What I can do is I could put, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna copy and paste the link to this video because y'all gotta watch the video. Like, in order to really understand it, for a lot of people, because people are dumb, respectfully. They don't listen. That's why the scammers and what I like to call the wizards and the sorcerers, they can manipulate social media because the visuals go so far because people don't actually listen. You have two eyes, two ears. You don't observe well enough. But if you just listen right there, this guy basically told on himself. He told on himself, right? And Zip had this crack 2 years ago.
Let me read the paperwork on the internet the day before, and then he said the same story. Okay, cool. You know, it's like, but you never heard me read this.
Word.
To jog your memory or none of that.
Word.
You just said this story right here without having heard it.
He did.
You told the police out your own mouth. You do music. This confidential informant is code name Music.
Oh, man. Nasty.
On this date, the assigned met with a male known to this department in regards to this case. The assigned is informed by the CI that the victim, named Carton from the basketball shooting at Baisley Park, was killed for a reason and gives the following chain of events. Carton committed a homicide of a male in the confines of the 73rd precinct, and this act was witnessed by or was over a female named Shamina Brooks. Carton was identified by members of the 73rd squad as one of the perpetrators of the homicide. One arrest is effected in regards to this case, and Carton is an outstanding perpetrator until his death. Carton believes that Shamina Brooks assisted the detectives in identifying him as a perpetrator in the Brooklyn homicide. Carton puts a contract out on Shamina Brooks. On 9/2/1994, see, I never read this, right? On 9/2/1994, Shamina Brooks and a friend, Derek Cook, are sitting in the auto. A car pulls up and two males in the auto start shooting. Shamina Brooks is shot 5 times and Derek Cook is shot once in the head and is killed. Shamina lives. Derek Cook was running with a group known on the streets as the Young Guns. Ain't that what Bimmy told Gully? And described the male who were involved in the street robberies and drug dealers. The Young Guns have a reputation for being extremely violent. Ain't that what Bimmy told Gully?
They get busy.
Dudes out here.
They get busy.
The informant further states that he saw 4 members of the Young Guns present in the park during the basketball game. The 4 males known to the CR by the street names Troy, E, Nichols, and Pipe. And that word on the street is that Troy killed Carton. But he said the police said, your word on the streets is that Troy killed Carton.
Yo, this shit is spooky, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Police said, your word on the streets is that Troy killed Carton. And that everyone knows that. E drives a black BMW with smoked out windows, 525 models, and Troy drives a green Lexus. The assigned is further informed that the informant did observe several other persons known to him in the park during the basketball game. The informant saw a male known to him as Long, who was a drug dealer from Sufton Boulevard. Also observed was a male known as Bootsy, a drug dealer from Rockaway Boulevard. Bootsy was seen just outside the park after the shooting, looking for his niece, and then escorting a young girl southbound on 155th Street. The case is active. So you remember when he said he seen the dude who later on he found out that that's the dude that implicated him? That's Bootsy. His real name is Scott Fleming. We about to get into that in a minute. Not saying, but hold on though. What else here happened? A confidential informant is naming all of the big time people that was in the park at the time.
Damn. Did y'all catch that, man? The confidential informant gave up all the big time people at the park. And we just listened. I said why? Because YouTube was acting stupid, man. If YouTube wasn't on bozo time, yo, you will be able to see this, man. But for whatever reason, my YouTube, when I was trying to play this, they did not want this to be seen, man. But this is the video. I'm gonna put a video up, man. I'm not gonna play it. I am not gonna play it because, like I said, this shit, I don't know what's going on, man. I think right now, when it comes to streaming and just putting out content, I'm too much for the internet, bro. I'm just too much for them right now, right? Because they always wanted me to go away, but I never went away. Right? This is the actual video. Look. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share it. Cause look, you see when I try to play anything on YouTube, this is what's going on. And stream, y'all, you guys are really about to lose my service. I'm just gonna find a different streaming platform because this is, to me, this is this is not it. Like, this is the actual video, and y'all can watch it for yourself. Because as you can see, when I try to play videos, it's just it's really goofy tonight, man. I don't know what this is about. Video that I'm playing the audio from. Basically told on himself, man.
The time. Bimmy is in the park when the shots go off. People surround him like the president. That's what he told them.
That's what he said.
He said his mans in them surrounded him.
Yes, he did.
So when a confidential informant is talking to the police officer and he's naming the big time drug dealers in the area, why he don't name Bimmy?
Facts.
Why he don't name Bimmy?
Yo, look. Yo, Zip, man. Salute to you, bro. Yo, you cracked the code right there, man. Yo, you cracked the code. Yo, he cracked the code. And a lot of you guys ain't gonna catch it, but I'm gonna break it down for y'all right now. Right? If you listen to the paperwork, and listen to what Bimmy said, and you listen to what Zip just said, right? Everybody who was somebody was identified. They was identified that was there. Boosie, this dude, all the people that was there was identified. Bimmy sat there and told Gully TV basically like he was Nino Brown in the park. When the shit popped off, he was surrounded by his niggas to protect him. But yet there's no mention of him being there. Why is that? See what Zip was saying? Hopefully y'all caught that, but I want y'all to see it so y'all can see it. That way y'all will catch it. But I'm trying to make y'all catch it now. Why isn't his name brought up in anything? If he was at the park, but they identify everybody else, but they surrounded him like the president. They surrounded him like the president in there.
Bimmy. Huh? Why he don't name Bimmy?
Word.
But the confidential informant said he seen Bootsy leaving the park, and Bimmy said he seen Bootsy leaving the park. He didn't say his name, but he said that's the guy that implicated him. Well, Scott Fleming is the one that got these niggas the information. These DD5s is from Scott Fleming case. He had these. You understand?
Bootsy, Scott Fleming. That's his DD5.
I forgot to tell y'all. Bimmy also said,
What's going on? I'm trying to tell you something, bro. What you need to do, nigga, is contact Troy Sawyer and see me, my man Rashid, went up there and I signed an affidavit. Nigga, I ain't never seen nothing. Nigga, nothing. I signed an affidavit. Yeah, because my name was circulating from out in the park and it didn't happen. That's why.
hey, I'm gonna play this again, right? Look at his mans in them faces.
Yo, man, come on. Yo, y'all ever heard the Nas? Yo, shout out to cousin Nas. Nasir Jones, right? Yo, you ever heard Nas's boss? Nas said, yo, your name's on the affidavit. You read it, kid. Yeah, he said he signed the affidavit, man.
Him. niggas. These is niggas that been in jail. These is niggas that really know what's going on. That's his nephew. He trying to take up for him. Mikey B and his nephew, they had his platform together, so Mikey B was kind of trying to take him.
Yeah, this shit is nasty, man.
Just look at their faces. Look at their faces.
This shit is nasty, man. Yo, this shit is nasty out here, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man.
At Long Island Liberty.
They faces. Look at their faces.
I'm trying to tell you something, bro. What you need to do, nigga, is contact Troy Sawyer and see me, my man Rashid, went up there and I signed an affidavit. Nigga, I ain't never said nothing about his name. Nigga, nothing. I had to sign an affidavit. Because my name was circulating somehow out in the park and it didn't happen. That's why. Affidavit. That's it. That's all I had to hear. If that's what it is, you heard it. You heard it. Take it right. You did bad, nigga. That's it.
He did bad. That's a fact. So now, right? He said he signed the affidavit saying Troy. He ain't never say nothing about Troy. There's a confidential informant named Music who talked to the police, who told the police everything that Bimmy said. And Bimmy told the police at one time when they ran down on him, asking him questions about this. So there is a police who asked him questions about this and all of that. He told that police, yo, I do music. So some other police said his confidential informant, his name is Music.
Yo,
They told the same story.
this is nasty, man.
Where they see the nigga Bootsy leaving the park. Bimmy ain't say the nigga name, but he said the nigga that implicated him, right?
Yo, this is nasty, man.
Said the nigga that implicated him, right? Okay. This right here is the nail in the coffin.
Yo, this is nasty.
This
man.
right here is while Mark Pearson was on trial, he got these DD5s. He didn't have these DD5s before he started trial. He got them while he was on trial. So the judge said, put the case to the side for a second, let them interview these people in these DD5s. So whether you was a confidential informant or not, the judge has just ordered for these people to be interviewed because this is evidence. But hold on. Please take notice that upon the annexed affirmation, Joseph V. de Blasi, dated March 12, 1997, the annex exhibits annexed thereto and all other proceedings therefore to and herein, the undersigned will move this court on behalf of the defendant at the courthouse located at 12501 Suffolk Boulevard, Kew Gardens, New York, Park K20 thereof on the 13th day, March 1997, 9:30 o'clock in the forenoon of that day, or as soon thereafter, the counsel may be heard for the following relief: granted a dismissal with indictment, granted a mistrial, and such and further relief as may be just and proper under all circumstances of this case. On March 7th, 1997, after the people arrested during the defense case, I was contacted by my client who indicated that an inmate at Rikers Island facility named Scott Fleming wished to speak with me in regards to the Mark case. On March 8th, 1997, my investigator, Arthur Griggs, went to Rikers Island and spoke to Scott Fleming in the presence of Fleming's attorney, Scott Breitenschneider. During this conversation, Mr. Fleming indicated that he had material to show that Mark Pearson was not responsible for the crime before this court. Mr. Fleming also indicated that he was a defendant in another 113th precinct homicide, the Baisley Park homicide, and although somewhat reluctant to talk, gave his attorney permission to have Mr. Griggs review the DD5s in the Baisley Park case. Upon reviewing the reports, we discovered 3 DD5s with specific information about Mr. Pearson's case. Exhibits A, B, and C. On March 9th, boom, that's that one. On March 11th, boom, that's that one. The following are the results of my investigation. With regards to Exhibits A, a conversation between myself, the confidential informant, took place at the district attorney's office in the afternoon of March 12th, 1997. Mind you, that's a whole different confidential informant that was working for the DEA. We could get into that too. But they didn't just interview one confidential informant. They interviewed 2 confidential informants. We scroll down.
Yo, this shit is nasty, yeah.
They went back to see Scott Fleming.
That's
And then they got
Boosie.
Exhibit E as an interview by Detective Hendricks of a confidential informant named Music. Music's real name, according to the district attorney's office, is James Anthony. Assistant District Attorney Goldstein also provided his NICED number and last known address. As of Wednesday, March 12th, he had not been located, but is apparently in the area, and attempts are continuing.
Damn.
In 1997, in a courtroom in Queens, New York, a lawyer said that Bimmy was James Anthony because the DA.
Yeah, now I'm gonna stop it, right? Yeah, what's the name say? Listen. Oh wow. He said, going back to the Prince, a CI can only be known or aired out. I'm trying to put it in terms so you guys can understand. Brought to the light, exposed when his handlers give him up. They just gave him up in that paperwork. The paperwork that Zip was just reading from 1997, the trial and the transcripts, they gave him up, y'all. This was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, y'all. But yet, you still have people on the internet saying motherfuckers is clout chasing and capping. It's nasty work out here, man. Hopefully y'all catching the sauce tonight, man.
When that man put that in that appeal paperwork, he was using something that was a matter of the record. You are not going to put in your appeal. You have life in jail. You're not putting nothing in your appeal that is not a part of the record, because that alone can get your appeal dismissed. This is how that man knew who the confidential informant known as Music was. Y'all be want to know how dudes got any paperwork on a confidential informant? Because a judge ordered the DA to tell the defense who it was so that they can interview him, because he made statements that could have freed a man. Let's get to that. Now, what I'm gonna do is for the rest of the weekend, I'm gonna be on here and like further explaining this shit in case any of y'all is still lost. So I'm gonna be checking the comment section. I want to see the type of weed we eating y'all doing now. Y'all talking about y'all want to see the paperwork and all that. Well, there you go.
Please do, man. Great video. Like I said, unfortunately, whatever reason, StreamYard, YouTube is on flaky, bakey time. They would not look. All right. They is not letting me actually play the video, man. But this is the video, man. Definitely check it out. Hopefully y'all caught and enjoyed this sauce. But this is the video, man. This is the actual video right there. That is the paperwork. Hopefully y'all caught this sauce tonight, man. Like I said, every time I attempted to play the video, YouTube was just flaking. Look. Yo, look, that right there was hard. Did y'all catch that? How hard that was? Listen, and that's what I was trying to explain. But now y'all can see the visual. If this all went down and everybody was named who was somebody, but Bimmy was not named. And Bimmy told Gully, yo, when the shit popped off, his niggas ran around him like the president. He was Nino Brown. He was the man in the park. They had to make sure he was safe. But when, the people were making the statements, they talked about Troy. That's Bootsy, Scott Fleming.
He didn't say his name, but he said that's the guy that implicated him. Well, Scott Fleming is the one that got these
Yeah, he said, why you have to sign the affidavit, right? Yo,
niggas
man.
the information.
Yo, the internet is nasty, man. This is nasty out here, man, when it comes to this shit, man.
Fives is from
I was in the park when it happened.
Scott Fleming case. He had these. You understand? Hold up. I forgot to tell y'all. Bimmy also said
Ah, man, look, it got too hot, man.
Just look at their faces.
Yo,
Look at their faces.
I told you. Yo, the internet is all goofy time, baby. You don't want Sauce to shine on some content, breaking it down. But I played the audio. Hopefully y'all caught and enjoyed this, man. Yo, it's been like this all day when it came for me to do this content, man. It's just nasty out here, man. I'm about to wrap it up. Enjoy movie night with Coach Reem. Excuse me. Well, hopefully y'all caught this one that I did. I'm about to delete. Hopefully this one came out good. Like I said, it didn't let me play the video. Y'all needed to see the video, but that's the link right there to the video. If not, it is what it is. Stay in the bushes, man. We are moving, grooving, and doing our thing, man.
Going on is Carlos Jackson, aka King Dynamite Jackson. Straight out of Atlanta, straight out of Bad News, VA. And then I want to shout out Sauce Talk Podcast. Appreciate the love, man, all the love and support, bro.